The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Patterson to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First and 10, it's Patterson. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running the counter, Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
Damn.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Steps away to his left.
Yo, what do you want,
man is Jalen darted. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady.
Oh, my God.
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. A short kick taken at the 18. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Oh, what the fuck? No, Madden, bro. That's how Madden won't be playing today?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Again, Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On play action, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll run and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. 4th down, Mariota. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They go play action. Mariota steps away. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Snaggies.
Here's a deep shot that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And they'll get this down to the 10. They'll run with Patterson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Brady now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Buying time to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out, and the pressure gets to him again. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many
Snuggies.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Play action now. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Patterson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah.
This is a
he got that one. He got that one.
Evans, what a catch. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Fournette on the counter. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette.
You got that one. You got it. Oh, you celebrated too early, bro. You celebrated too early. You should not have done that to me. Now I took that personal now.
Touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Straight ahead, Patterson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now they run the option on 2nd down. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Patterson running between the tackles. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here's Patterson again. A nice little juke. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Cordarrelle Patterson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time.
He's got a man, complete, and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Brady. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the gun, Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady to throw.
Thought you had that one right there, boy. I ain't real. Had me scared.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. They'll run for it with Fournette. And I don't think he got